I had the absolute opportunity of a lifetime to build a custom streaming PC to host a Tetris tournament at a retro gaming convention in California, and I just have to tell you this story. I'm going to tell you about how incredible the weather was in San Francisco, about the amazing arcade we found along the way, some of the best roadside tamales I've ever had, and of course, all about the convention itself. But first, let's build this PC. With an opportunity as incredible as this, we couldn't cut any corners. And our partners for this PC didn't disappoint either. Montech came in absolutely clutch with this beautiful HS02 Pro case. Not only is the aesthetic perfect for what we're going for here, but it's super functional too. Absolutely amazing case. Montech also came through with their HyperFlow ARGB cooler that we're going to be putting on top of this Intel Core Ultra 7 265K processor, as well as they provided their Century 2 850 watt power supply. We also worked with Patriot Viper to make this PC not only look amazing, but be legitimately powerful as well. 64 gigabytes of Viper Venom RGB DDR5 RAM, as well as the Viper VP 4300 2 terabyte Gen 4 NVMe drive to hold everything that we would ever need. Thank you so much to Montech and Patriot Viper. They really made this whole machine possible. The other parts I wanted to mention were the MSI Pro Z890S PZ Edition. I have been wanting to build a Project Zero machine for a very long time, and this convention showpiece was finally the opportunity to do so. It was so much fun building, and this machine ended up turning out so clean. Definitely did not disappoint. To put the cherry on top of this PC, we're using the RTX 4080 Super. This is specifically the Founders Edition. Absolutely can't be cleaner, more classy, and powerful enough to do absolutely anything that we want. But to really make this machine shine at the Fire and Ice RGX Convention, we needed a few extra touches. I added some quick vinyl cutouts of the Mod Retro Chromatic logo, their signature markings in the corner, as well as some 3D printed Tetris blocks and special edition charms that you can't get anywhere but here, looking just like a real Chromatic. Now the only question is, how do we get it out to California? We got some quotes for shipping in multiple different kinds of boxes, even debated trying to bring it on the plane as a carry-on, but we ended up landing on lots and lots of bubble wrap and checking it under the plane. Let's see if it makes it off the plane in one piece. So, can you believe it that we got through security with a GPU?
I think my favorite part was the TSA guy. We needed to run it separately, but thankfully he knew what was in there.
So the computer has been checked. Then we went to security and put everything through. And all of a sudden, I get to the other side, and he says, I'm gonna have to run this GPU or whatever it is separately. I was like, okay, at least he knows it's a GPU.
Your whole body just like
And I kind of went
down.
I was like, so first off, it's wrapped in the bubble wrap. So I was like, do you have to take it out of the bubble wrap? Because I did not bring any extra tape or anything to put it all back together. So luckily he didn't have to take it out of the bubble wrap. He just wanted to run it separately. Luckily, it sounded like he knew what it was, and he knew how expensive it was, so it wasn't too big of a deal. So they ran it through again by itself instead of in my bag with all the camera gear and all that kind of stuff. So it survived, hopefully.
Can I do the pickled pig?
Yes, of
But can you put the crispy fried pickles on the side?
On the side?
Yes.
Okay. Pickle. What about you, sir? I'm gonna do the Naked and Afraid, please.
Good choice.
Oh gosh, just about tipped my water over. Oh. Cheers.
Okay. How do you feel?
Yeah.
Okay, just drive through, I guess.
Okay.
Good luck, everyone.
Stop it.
Oh my gosh. That is.
So we're having an absolute blast walking around San Francisco when all of a sudden we stumble upon I think you say, the Musee Mecanique? Either way, it's an antique arcade that absolutely blew us away with their range of crazy machines. You have to see some of these things.
Set, go. A lumberjack.
Okay. Thing.
I don't know. Here's you read it. The sign on the other one, it said, Laughing Sal, one of San Francisco's most nostalgic landmarks, originally located at Playland at the beach. She's also known as the fat lady who has made us smile and or terrified children for over 50 years. That was fantastic.
No, I don't want that.
It's a barber shop for
Cute.
court.
Do you want to watch an execution?
Oh my god. Yes.
How about the magic hat? You want to get sorted into a house?
Oh, like what?
Yeah, it is.
I know it is. Like,
Do you want to get sorted?
no.
75?
75 cents. I already know what house I'm in. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I kind of want to do one of these. I think I want to do like the.
The World War I one?
No, I was gonna say the earthquake.
Earthquake and fire one?
Yeah.
Here, yeah, it's right here. Do it then.
Yeah, it's this one. I need 25 cents, please. Okay. Where do I put it? Okay.
Here she goes. She's experiencing the San
What do I do?
Francisco earthquake and fire.
Do I just look in there?
I don't know. What do you do?
Yep. Oh wow, these are just pictures.
Stereoscopic view, Katie.
Your turn.
Whoa, that's so stereoscopic. Like, can you imagine though that
This was
that felt
cutting
like
edge.
magic?
Cutting edge.
Yeah. That's crazy.
There you go.
Thanks.
Okay.
That's pretty crazy. Creepy. Wow. Oh, Pixieland. Those guys look like a fun time.
Leo would love them.
Oh, hello.
Stop.
Passion Paradise. See how this one is much taller? You can't.
Yeah, you can't just have.
This one's for you, Chris.
Welcome, Monica.
All right, the arcade is behind us.
That place was cool.
That was fun. There's a lot of really fun stuff in
For
there.
$3 worth of like amazing
Yeah,
entertainment.
I
It
was
was
gonna
free to
say.
go in.
Yeah, completely free.
We paid $3 to play a whole bunch of those old games.
Yeah, that was fun. Definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Now where?
Ghirardelli Square
Chocolate.
or Plaza or Ghirardelli. I don't know. We like chocolate.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
It didn't look that bad.
We're walking down now, away from Lombard Street. And this is very, very big, steep incline.
Look at it.
It's
Look at that.
quite the line.
Like,
Can you imagine this?
look at these houses look just crooked.
Yeah, look at that. There, that's pretty straight. Like the camera's pretty level right now.
Oh my god. This is.
Fun little area though. What do you think?
I think this hike is awful.
There's lots of hills here. That's for sure.
This is not great for a girl that lives in the Midwest.
Trees. Wow.
There's the bridge. The infamous. Through that little tiny thing. Can't even like see
it.
what?
Yeah, you can almost see it.
The Golden Gate
Yeah.
Bridge.
So we had a pretty short kind of day and a half almost in San Francisco. So we're kind of headed out north of San Francisco now. We're gonna go right over the Golden Gate Bridge into, there's a, I don't know, some redwood forest up there, right?
Yeah, it's like Muir.
Not all the way to the Redwood
Yeah.
National
Just
Park.
yeah, just on their side there's some park that's got some redwoods, and
Yeah.
being from the Midwest, we've never seen trees that big, so I'm excited.
We don't have many trees in the Midwest.
Yeah, there's a lot of corn.
Yeah. San Francisco was fun.
So
it was nice.
cool.
There's lots of hills, lots of crazy hills. We were just talking about how nice it was. Like, it felt like even just driving through the city, it was quiet a lot of the time.
Was I there before?
It was just quiet. It
Yeah,
was kind of weird.
it was nice. It, like, exceeded my expectations. Like,
Yeah.
I'd always wanted to go. I've always wanted to come to San Francisco. But,
Felt really clean for the most part.
yeah, at least where we were.
Yeah,
I mean, oh, I like that
yeah,
color
that's a
green.
really green car.
I want that. That is a nice green. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of was just like, oh, it's just a bridge. This is pretty cool. Oh. Here we go.
Mom, I can't see.
I know, sorry.
Whoa.
Is this gonna be our selfie of us on the bridge? You see it? I don't know if we can see you in it. You see me though. When I was doing some research, I was like, okay, we have to go to Napa when we're in California, because that's just what you do, right? It's like, I keep telling Devin, it's like going to
You
Ireland.
keep saying that.
I know. It's like going, well, okay, I'm not a whiskey drinker, but it's like going to Ireland and not going to the Jameson factory or not going to the Guinness factory. You just gotta do that. While you're there, you have to do it. So that's why I was like, okay, we gotta go to Napa. So I was doing a bunch of research, and they said Sonoma is like the laid-back cousin of Napa. It's not as like bougie, which I'm okay with. I'm not a bougie person. So I found this place, and it's called Jacuzzi Winery, I think. Jacuzzi Vineyard, Family Vineyard.
Rocks. Those boulders. Heard of boulders.
Look at all those boulders. That is a nice boulder.
I
It is-
said you weren't bougie. Why did you just use a bougie accent?
I'm sorry. I was impersonating Donkey from Shrek.
I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder.
Oh, okay. You're also really good at impersonation, so just wanted to throw that out there. So Katie wanted to stop for a drink, and honestly, this place is beautiful, but she kept calling it a vineyard. I've never heard somebody call a brewery that before, but it must just be a California thing. I don't know. I'm usually pretty good at picking out flavors in beer though, but honestly, I have no idea what kind of hops this is. Either way, I probably won't be getting a keg of this in the Pixel Pub anytime soon. Cheers. Hi. Oh, good. How are you?
And dinner?
Yeah, if we could grab a couple tamales.
Okay, I have chicken, pork, and corn.
Pork, please.
Pork. I mean,
I don't want any.
2.
sure.
I might grab myself a Coke instead.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get a Coke instead over here.
$10.
Yeah.
There you are. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, we get done. All right. Tamales secured. Let's go find a redwood to sit under.
So our goal this morning was to stop at this park that has a whole bunch of redwoods, and the line to get there was ridiculous.
So the line was insane. We were still like, what? I don't know. It was probably like 10 miles away.
Yeah.
But it was saying like 40 minutes. We were just at a standstill.
And
We just assumed that it was
so I was like,
to that
It was our last chance.
to that
So we
park. Yeah, we
got
ended
back
up
on.
skipping it.
Yeah.
But it looks
I
like,
think we found one though.
yeah, there's a couple of redwoods in this park here.
Yeah.
We were just driving through, saw the sign for tamales. That's what grabbed my attention.
When in Napa.
Let's go over there. I see a bunch of.
Yeah, I like shade.
Yeah, this one looks. I mean, we could
Yeah,
probably
we
sit
could
on the
go-
back end of this
Yeah.
one. I think. Pretty sure that's a redwood tree. You guys can correct us if we're wrong, but
It looks big, that's all I know.
It's
Redwoods are big, right?
kind of reddish, and it's really big. So works for me. You wrap your arms all the way around it. I think that really puts it into perspective how big these things are. It is day one of the Fire and Ice RGX Convention, but we're starting our day with breakfast in Folsom. We're going back to the same place that we went to yesterday because
It was so good.
it was really, really good. And honestly, we found another coffee shop. Okay. And but the line was out the door. So I bet it's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, she's turning.
Yep.
But it was out the door. So we're just gonna head back over here.
Some
See
fresh
if-
coffee, delicious bites.
Yeah, see if it's any. There's a few people, but not a line out the door, so should be good.
I have to ask you, did you listen to it once? I'm like, dude, the song is like an hour long. I don't know.
Edit that out, man.
You should have like a mic meter.
Good idea. Behind the scenes. And then there's me.
I would almost say, I gotta be honest, I don't remember I do the badges.
Guys, gonna be super glitched out by this. Put a heart. So I heart you, Allison.
Love it.
Need help, Devin? Thoughts?
I'm a YouTuber. Hi guys.
Look at him. He's got his own personal videographer.
Yeah, so do I.
And so do you.
I'm just as big of a deal as
It's
him.
me.
I'm as big a deal as him.
I know. I'm proud of you.
There's that. Okay, nobody's on this side of the convention floor yet. So that's good. All right, so
Moment of truth here. We took this thing on the plane, we checked it, and I'm hoping that it all came out all right. I'm hoping that this computer survived. We packed it really good. Ugh. Okay, well, I don't feel any broken glass yet. All right, let me just lift it up and get it on the table here. Ugh. Ugh. Looks good. Now we just have to finish building it. All right. It survived. This is the bag with most of the extras for this. Of course, got the graphics card, got the RAM we took off, and then, oh, we got this camera we'll set up. And then I also have this bag of extras we need. All right, so first thing, let's put the feet back on here. So one of the coolest things about this Montec case is you can actually flip it around fully. So instead of having it, facing one way, you can literally just take the feet off, put it on the other side, and it becomes a reverse case. So that's pretty cool.
The convention overall was what I would call a success. Huge shout out to the Fire and Ice game stores for really putting this convention together. We had tons of people come over and play Tetris, including the Mod Retro Tetris high score record holder, Summer. She came by and showed everyone what was up when it comes to Tetris. There were rows and rows of free play retro consoles, absolutely tons of vendors, both art booths as well as retro game sellers, as well as a ton of awesome panels. I stopped by one of the booths that had a $5 bucket of a bunch of games, so I picked up a handful of Game Boy, PlayStation Vita, and Nintendo Switch games to add to my collection. After the convention, we had to stop down at the Fire and Ice retail shop. They have 2 locations in Sacramento, and both of them are breathtaking. If you ever get there, you have to go. My videos absolutely don't do them justice. Thanks to Fire and Ice for hosting the convention, as well as graciously welcoming us to their stores. I also want to put out a huge thank you and cheers to Tofer.A and his amazing family for entertaining us at their house and arcade, for showing us the town, and for making this trip possible. And lastly, thank you, Katie, for being my travel buddy and always letting me follow my dreams, no matter how crazy they are. I wouldn't have had nearly as much fun without you here with me every step of the way. I hope you enjoyed this retelling of our story of going out to California and going to a gaming convention. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.